Hi, and welcome to Samson 2, I believe. I'm your host, Rabbi David Katz. All right, last time was our first class, and we mentioned and brought in the Mikros Gedolos. And I know Eric, in our session before that, we said we're going to go back to Rahab and Joshua. And Samson 1, we talked about learning how to learn, and I think we got as far as, I think it's sorry I've been done, right? The tribe of Dan and the tribe of Judah. Am I correct about that, Eric? Anyone? 1, 1, 2, 2, 1?
Yep.
All right. So if that be the case, we said the premise was that Eric wanted to go to the name of the angel. And I said, I don't never heard of an angel. Who were his parents? We got to the parents of some guy, and some guy was an Iker term, and then we explored the Iker term, and I suggest now we go back to Rahab, because I forget why. How do we get back to Rahab?
You said the two things for this class would be Ish Echad and Rakov.
Yeah, so I forget, how do we get it back to Rachov? Because I think Manoach was one of the guys that descended from the kids of Rahab, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And hold on a second, I'm trying to think about this. Trying to think how I was so clear with you with Rahab. Oh man, how did I get how
I want to say that we distilled it from that concept of the disagreement of whether Manoah was, like a really righteous, brilliant guy, or whether he was.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, but you and also you had said you wanted to discover Samson.
Yes.
And Samson, right? It's the lineage of this of Manoach and all this, right?
Yeah, the mazel being passed.
The mazel being passed, and I said take it to his parents, not just the angel.
Right.
And then I said we should look at Rahab to find out what is the mazel, because really it's the shefa coming from Rahab. That's where we're at, right?
Yeah, the concept of Ish Echad. What is this certain guy? What makes him him?
What makes him him? That was your initial premise, right?
Yes.
That's what you want to say. What was Samson's mazel? And it was that he got named. He got named by the angel. Then we said the parents were the angel.
And
then
it
we
had
found
to be
some guy, and that came from Rahab. So the mazel.
What in that mazel makes it so the angel says he has to be a Nazir?
Right. You're not going to understand Samson without Manoach, and Manoach comes from Rahab.
Right.
And we said that was a fact, that he was one of those guys, right?
Yes. Let me see. I might have the connection in my notes from class 1. Hang on.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Wait, maybe not. Hold on, wait.
I have Rakov equals Rahab, the formula, mother of Samson, Sandalphon.
Say it again slow.
Rakov equals Rahab, formula, mother of Samson, Sandalphon. And I have it in brackets and parentheses.
Formula, mother of Samson. Yeah, right, because it's the Ger woman. She's a Ger, Rahab, and he comes from Rahab, right? Where do we see? I remember we saw it somewhere.
I think the concept was, how does a dodgy guy or person merit prophecy from an angel?
That's right. Yeah. So it's all right. So we saw them. We discovered the mazel of this guy. It mimicked coming from Rahab,
right?
Literally, and wisdom wise. I just want to see. We had said that he did come from Rahab. Hold on. Somehow he was one of the ones that came from Rahab. Let me look it up. 1 second. Let's look it up. Yeah, it's such a layoff. It's challenging to remember where we were. So we want to look up right. Huh?
I also have a note closer to the top, next to Saria ben Dan, that says Midrash Rabbah Manoah Parshas Naso, and then I have Judah plus Dan.
Exactly. That's the Midrash Rabbah. So I did not do that Midrash Rabbah yet.
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. Let's see here. Offspring of Rahab. Come on, Rahab. Rahab. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Naria, Baruch, Saria. Okay, yeah. So Saria, that's what it was. I thought. Saria was one of her kids. This is that over there. That word. All right. So Saria was one of those guys, and we're saying here that why was he called Manoach? He merited to speak with him an angel, and the Nevuah is called Menucha. Saria, Sar Menucha. Teaches that he was Zocha Baruch ben Neriah, to Ruach HaKodesh. 1 second. Saria was one of her guys. And he was named or called Saria. All right, it's like the same. It's Saria ben Dan. It's this thing of Judah and Dan creates the prophecy. I mean, he fits that entire fractal. And we're saying and again, everything points back to Rahab. That program comes out of Rahab. All right.
I also want to say you wrote the Iker of prophecy is talking to an angel and vice versa, and you wrote Bava Batra, or I wrote Bava Batra 91b.
Yes, it was probably quoted in one of these things. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, Bava Batra 91a. Actually, it should be 91a.
Okay.
So it says here at least.
Well, yeah, but when we looked it up, you said it's not A, it's actually B. I scribbled out A.
Oh. Twice here it says A. I don't know. Maybe it turns the page immediately or something. Write A and B. It says here twice A. Let's go to Naso. Take the long route. Why do we take the long route?
Because it's what we do.
Let's see here. All right, you never know. I was jet lagged.
Oh, Loretta says, is Echad commentaries. I actually think it says Echad in the verse itself.
Yeah, it says, but people would not realize. And first of all, it gets translated in a vulgar way. Number two, once it's translated, you don't know how to find it. Number three, it's a hidden. All Iker terms are hidden because no one thinks that it matters. So when you go back and you realize that it does matter because it's interesting, like, hey, Echad is interesting, then you realize you discover it, yada, yada. All right, let's turn right to the page. That's going to work. All right, let's go. Where's the stat? All right. Okay. Parshas Naso Midrash Rabbah. Well, I guess I can read the whole thing because it's kind of interesting, and it'll give us some good context. Let's do it. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of things here. This is kind of cool. It's overwhelming.
Well, I'm just flipping through Naso, and there's a lot of reference to Nazarite in here.
Well, it's a completely Ger thing, this parsha in the Midrash. All right, this is a lot. This is really rich. It's like eating a chocolate brownie for dinner. It's just like, where do I start? You know. Speaking of brownies. All right, let's just take it slow. Yeah, I don't even know where to start. This is overwhelming. It's just like, hey, brownies. All right, let's just start at the beginning of Hay. This is Parshas Naso 10:5 for references. Please write that down. I'm not planning on doing this in depth, so you're going to get a little kishu from me. All right? Little kishu never killed anybody. ... Daber b'nei Israel, speak with Israel. These are the Nodrim b'Nazir. Little kishu there. Martaleh, say to them, he's here based in. Okay. Shalol Yanicho la Nazir. It's all Nazarite. Hey, Nazarite. All right, now. Here we go. Go. Ish ba'manachim olam shakol Yisrael v'imizimizeh. Ish o isha ki yivulav. Hello, Omer. All right, so something about Nazarites, is it a woman or man? All right, we're going to build on that premise. Now listen carefully. One man went out from Sarah. All right, sound familiar? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hey, woo, 1, 1, 1, yay. Eric, yeah, okay. And it was Amar Rebbe Levi. Every place that it says Vayihi Eino Ella Lashon Sar, and it was. If someone asked me how it was coming home.
How was it coming home?
Oh, and it was a long road. That means it was problematic. What's that called, Justin B? What's that called, Justin B? And it was. What's it called? Hello. And it was. What's it called, Eric B?
Eric B or just
either one.
I know the term, but I forget it.
It's called an Icker term. Whenever you hear someone say "and it was," it's an Ickerby. It's an Ickerby. It's an Icker term, right? Someone asked me how it was at Zahari's thing tonight. How was it at Zahari's? Oh, and it was, we went there, we had a little party. How was it really, Eric B?
Probably not too good.
No, that's an Icker term. And it was. It's an Icker term.
Gotcha.
All right. Right, and it was in the days of Achashverosh. How was it in the days of Achashverosh?
Not good.
And it was in the days of Haman. How was it in the days of Haman?
Definitely good.
And it was in the days of Shofat. How was it in the days of Shofat? Huh? There you go. Hello. All right. Okay. Well, the Midrash tells you it was a famine. Not good. It was a famine. And it was in the days of Adam. And they saw the Bnei Elohim. And it was the days of Amarapel. And they made a war. And it was the days of Joshua and Jericho. All right? Everyone see? When it was, it wasn't good. And it was Hashem with Joshua. And Joshua was busy. The children of Joshua were busy. And it was just like Zach, the elder Shmuel, V'lo hachal banav medarka. And it was David, all his ways were smart. Vayi Shaul oyin es David. Vayi ish echad mitzara. And it was one guy from Tzara. All right? There's our guy.
Can is it working?
Yeah. And it said, Manoach to his wife, we will surely die. And it was. Not good. Amar Rebbe Yudan. Kol makom shenem avaloshen hazeh b'tzadikim shakuhu kishloishim ve'echad tzadikim geminyan vayi. Whenever you say vayi, which is a gematria 31, it's righteous people. Ish echad. Every kol makom shenem echad gadolhu. Whenever it says one guy, it's a big guy. What do we call these concepts here, Brian?
Icker terms?
Icker terms. The Midrash is telling you Icker terms. But Kadosh Baruch Hu Nemar Echad. God is called one. That's why he's big. As it's written, God is one. Ein ba'olam ki yotzi bo. Abraham was also called one. Israel is called one. One goy in the land. Avimelech was called one. Elkanah was called one. Kol sheshmo v'shem iro v'froyim v'yadua shahom also ir shemo v'lo shem iro v'yadua hom Yerushalayim. Okay, we got some really good Iker terms here. Every time his name and the name of the city, it explains, it is known that this is the city. And if it's his name and not the name of the city, then it's Jerusalem. Pretty interesting, isn't it? I mean, if you're unless told otherwise, the guy was from Jerusalem. What do you think about that?
Interesting.
Iker terms. No, let's test it out and see. From the family of the Danites, Lefi Shetzara Haya Yehuda, because there were problems with Judah, as it's written. Ishtau v'tzara v'ashana v'tzara haya l'dan. Haya gvul nachas, okay, da-da-di, da-da-da. Einu oimer meshevet ela mishpachat hadani. V'lamed shahaya aviv midan. When it says the Danite family, his dad was from Dan, and his mom, Ve'imo Shelma, and the mother of Manoach was from Judah. Valzeh Amar Yaakov, Dan Yadin Amo. So if it says they were from Judah, does that make them Jews?
No.
Why?
Because they were Gerim with them.
Says who? Says who?
The Torah.
Says the Shulchan Tov commentary to Tehillim in reference to the Kenites were mixed with Bnei Judah, Lefi Pshuto. And it says it explicitly, Lefi Pshuto, and we know that the Kenites are Ger. So there it is on record. If it says Bnei Yehuda, you need to learn the Pshat and find out if it was Jews or Gerim, and that is an Iker fact. That is an Iker fact. And it comes out, Samson came from Shevet Dan and Shevet Yehuda. Very interesting, isn't it? In fact, this was brought up on the controversy of Blue and Steel. That what happens if a Jew marries a Ger? Chaim asked me, does it make it a Jew? Well, it's a good question. Just look here with Samson. You got Jewish guy and Ger woman, and it's considered from the tribe of Dan and the tribe of Judah. Meaning, this woman didn't absorb into her husband. She retains the Ger tribal affiliation. So it's just a question. I mean, this is the biggest question. No one cares if a Ger marries a Jew, except for what do you call that kid, right? Biblically, what do you call that guy? I've seen it Jew, obviously when she's not an idolater, but it probably becomes even more problematic than what do you call a Ger, right? You probably have to know sensitivity, what you call it. And Samson is so perplexing, he's one of those kids. What do we call him?
I think we call him a judge.
Probably, according to Iker terms, you're probably right. This we say his mother is Samson, Hazelelponi was her name, and she was attached to the tribe of Judah. Notice it says attached. I mean, Yechusit.
Yes.
Shem Achusam, the name of her brothers were the Hazelelponi. Someone look this up while I'm researching.
First
Chronicles 1:4-3.
I'm already looking.
Yeah, find out if that's a Ger. This is important. When I say it's important, it means you'll remind me at the end of class. Chronicles 1:4-3. This is highly, highly, highly important. DEFCON 5, okay? Type 1. we need to know if those brothers are Ger. All right, after class, remind me to look that up. And his name was Manoach, Rashoyim, who would precede their names, Navul Shemo, Gali Shemo, Shema ben Bachri Shemo, but Tzadikim, their names precede them. We quoted this in our book that we read, Boaz, and Mordechai, and Manoach, and Rivka, and Yitzchak, Okay, yeah, lots of good people in the world. Got it, understood. Okay. Therefore, Zachar Rochak, okay, he married Rochak, of course, he's a good guy. Okay, got it. Betuel, good guy. Manoach, why was he called his name Manoach? He merited to speak with him an angel. And the prophecy is called Menucha. As it says in Saria Sar Menucha. Malamed teaches that Baruch ben Neriah merited Ruach HaKodesh. Okay, so Baruch ben Neriah is one of the Rahabs. Okay, so we want to find the mazel of Rahab. Before we do that, let's go to Chronicles again. Where was it? Chronicles 1:4-3. Let's go. Chronicles 1:4-3. Let's go. Chronicles 1:4-3. Let's go.
You want to read English? Does it matter what translation I read from?
We're not going to do English on that because it's impossible. The Chronicles 1:4 what? Was it 1:4-3?
1:4-3. It's pretty straightforward. It lists the names of the people.
That's why I think witchcraft, because it's never that simple in the Hebrew in the Chronicles.
Okay.
Do not read Chronicles in English. I mean, you can try, but it just flat out doesn't work. El Avi Itam Yazriel V'Yishma V'Yidvash V'Shem Achotam. Okay. Read in English. I'll take back everything I said. Go ahead.
These were the sons of Etam.
Wait, start at 4:1.
All right, hang on.
Remember, these are the sons of Tamar, who was a Ger, the daughter of Shem, with Judah. So this is right on the money where we need to be. Especially considering Ger, Judah, that whole thing. Which our friend Blue and Steel with Ray has taken us wonderfully out of context. Go ahead.
Hang on 1 second. Why isn't it?
What's that?
I wanna.
Is it a technical or book issue?
Technical, I got it. Okay. The sons of Judah, Perez, Hezron.
Perez was the firstborn from Tamar. Go ahead.
Hezron.
Right, that was, I think, the father of Caleb. Go ahead.
Carmi.
Yeah.
Her. And Shobal.
Oh, that's right. Okay, good. Keep going.
Rieha, the son of Shobal, fathered Jahath. Jahath fathered Ahumai and Lahad. These were the sons of the Zorites.
Wow. So could be Ger. Not sure, but we know Judah got involved in Ger. That's what our friend Rabbi Blumenstiel doesn't understand. Bless his heart. Let's continue now. 3.
These were the sons of Etam. Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbesh. And the name of their sister was Hazelelponi.
Okay, so Judah, this is actually maybe the biggest thing you guys will ever learn in your life. You realize that? And we already know the answer because Bnei Yehuda went Ger by the Kenites. We know that Judah went Ger, which is why Ruth did the whole Ger thing with Machlin and Kilian, which Blumenstiel, bless his heart, didn't quite understand. Yes, I'm speaking off the record. That's okay. Now I got to really play rabbi here and get these commentaries. This is going to be very hard. This is really crucial, man. There's Caleb. Wow. If there's Ger in Judah, it's going to come out now. And it's going to be very cryptic. We want to find out what again? Manoah's wife, right?
Yes.
And we know, again, that the Bnei Judah went ger. And it starts literally from Judah himself and Peretz. So that means the Kenites come in here somewhere. This is where it gets very crazy. We just found the heart of all craziness. Because it starts Jewish. As it starts Jewish, Tamar comes in, and we know that Bnei Yehuda are going to go ger with the Kenites. Now we need to figure out how it goes, and this is the lineage of how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Bnei Yehuda, the Vilna Gaon here. Good company here as well. Hainu ben Yehuda, Peretz, uben Peretz, Chitzron, uben Chitzron, Carmi, Caleb ben Chitzron. I told you it was Caleb.
Yep.
And Caleb, we know, is all around the ger. In fact, Caleb is the son of a concubine of Chitzron. And Caleb ben Yefunah from the Bnei Banav of Chitzron. That is code. Iker code, but Bnei Banav. That's how you know it goes ger. Bnei Banav. Bnei Banav is, if I take a ger to and I create with her without a ketubah, and I'm Jewish, biblically, her father becomes the father of those kids and not me. You see why that is? You guys see that?
Yes. Because
really, it's not my kid, right? He becomes the father. This is where we say the grandparents are like parents. But if you marry the ger, like with the Yafet Toar mitzvah, then I think it's different. So it all matters on the level of kedusha, and it's complicated. Like you said, I think, Eric, right? We couldn't do this today even if we tried. No, they did it then because they knew how to build a nation from it. Today, it's only lust and desire, which makes it treif anyways. And in fact, did I say that in my class on like American Hunt Talk, that it's from desire? I think I did say that, didn't I?
I'd have to watch it again. I don't remember. I wasn't focusing on those things. I was focusing on the important things.
Loretta War, did I say that in American Hunt Talk? That it's a wayward child and it's not done today? I believe I did. I can remember pointing to something or something. Are you there to learn? Are you there? Remember my American Hunt Talk? Thursday night, my talk on American Han, right? Do you remember talking about the Jew-Ger marriage? Did I say that it's forbidden today, and that if it's done from lust, it creates a wayward child? I remember saying it, but man, I could be wrong. You specifically remember that? All right, we'll check it out. Okay. Ben Caleb Hur, Ben Hur Shovu. See, that's the thing. Chitzron, he went ger because he had concubines. He's the one that got Bnei Yehuda really complicated. By the way, I think it was Machir, the son of Menashe, and Joseph, who did it as well. It seems to me Mashiach ben David and Mashiach ben Yosef come from those kind of complicated lines. Meaning, they went ger and they had Jews, but the lineage becomes complicated beyond human calculation. That's why God is in charge of the seed. All right, now, what we say on number 2, Uriah. What's the first word in the second verse? Again, seen?
Riah, son of Shobal.
All right, because it could be that's not a name, but it's like seen.
It says asterisk. And the commentary in my Chumash said, Vilna Gaon. These verses are a repetition with additional details.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading here, the Vilna Gaon.
Of the information given in 250 FF. And Rieha is identified with Haroah,
Yeah, Haroeh.
of 252, and that's from Roddick.
Yeah. All right. So I got two. Kai Almalam B'nai Shlema Yetzi Ateros Yoev. Okay. Okay. Banuel Avi Gador. What's that Avi Gador? What's that Avi Gador? That's in 4. And we're in 3. And it didn't say 4. It went to 4. Okay. I mean, it's got Ger written all over it. It's just not getting it crystal clear on words, but Ger code is off the charts right now. Va'od Eila Body Mushlo Machor. Okay. Ma Shehizkir Achotam. Why the Radak say why we mention their sister? V'chein Hizkir Lamal B'Bnei Zerubbabel and Shlamia Achotam. Ulai Lo Haisaleim Oda Zachiram. There are no further males. Ohaya Balus Hashem Bedoram Benashim, which was Lachinas Kamos Serach Bat Asher. They want to say it's like Serach Bat Asher. This is like classic Ger code, which means that they don't come right out and say it. It's just you got to know it. Malbim, is he going to say? Eila Adam Shishmo Eila Achot Mitsuyenet Shama Achot Mitsuyenet. Yeah, they're not touching it.
It does say in the commentary from the book, I don't know if this will help or not, that her name is constructed from several phrases from Hebrew characters, meaning that he acknowledged the angel, as mentioned in Genesis 19:8 by the angels that went to Lot.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's got Ger written all over it. You see, just hold on. Ramju's not bringing it. I don't think. Is he? Is he 110? No. Ramju's not touching it with a 10-foot pole. I'm telling you, Chronicles is the hardest. This is why. It's all the Jews and the Gerim together. And that's the premise of Chronicles. Man. But it looks like Chetzron is where it goes weird. I've known that. Because that's how Caleb got weird. Let's look her up in the encyclopedia. Maybe she's in here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hazelelponi. I got another encyclopedia that I haven't used yet. Let's see what's in there too. There she is. Would you believe that? What are the chances?
Let's read it.
The mother of Samson is Hazelelponi. She was from the Shevet Yehuda. Because she saw the angel, they called her name Hazelelponi. Because she was righteous, therefore she was called Hatzelel. Therefore, Lo Yalda, Kedei Lashum Shalom Bina Lebain Baila Shaisa Mis Aramis Alav. Sadi Nasa Davinkor. Sadi Nasa Davinkor. Yes, the song from Proverbs that we sing. This is Hazelelponi, the mother of Samson. She was similar to a woman, like working in the shuk, because she did not have a kid. She was Toa Mecheres B'shuk. Okay, so she was a righteous barren woman, which is exactly how the verse describes her as.
Well, it's interesting that they have to mention that she's righteous. Because how does a non-righteous person merit a prophecy from an angel that brings good news?
Right. Yeah. Right. The story's built by what the verse tells you.
So I guess my point is, if she was a Jew and she merited the prophecy from an angel, we wouldn't need to be told that she was righteous. We would know that already. It didn't say Sarah was righteous.
Right.
You see?
Right. Yeah. I hear it.
It didn't say Rachel was righteous.
Right. Yeah, it is what we have to be told for a reason.
Right. And furthermore, just a little bit farther down, the angel tells her that she is to be a Nazirite for Samson.
Yeah.
Why the extra purity if she's a Jew? Why is that a requirement? What elevation is required?
Right. The sister of many women, Sheikhusam Ino Barur, Yesh Matsim Lechalek Es Hashem Hazelelponi L'Shnei Shemos. Okay. It's funny. So it's phony means like the hidden one. Wow, she's important, man. We just hit the jackpot here in a major way.
And she's in the field. Let's not forget that.
Right. So these guys have a sister, and they say, "Why do we bring in the sister?" So it's a question no matter what. Usually, when it's a question, it goes gear in some capacity, anyways. Wow, we may have found a secret gear woman here on another level. I'm trying to think where we can get more dirt on this one. Man, this is tough. When she comes, these are. Yeah, this is the tribe of Judah really getting complicated. I don't know where to look. This is perplexing. A good one. Yeah, they just want to say she's a great woman. Chitzron did the whole B'nai Banav to get Caleb. Oh, they left out Caleb. That's how you got Chor.
Yeah, he's not directly mentioned.
Wow, so who's Carmi?
It's the Vilna Gaon identifies Carmi of this verse, specifically this verse, as the Caleb of chapter 2, verse 19.
Ben Chitzron Carmi. Carmi. Who? Caleb. Okay. That's right. There it is. Okay. That's right. It's Caleb. So I think Chitzron offered it was Ger because Chitzron had like 10 Gerim with concubines. It's a famous thing. This is why I think the Caleb tree is almost impossible. Chitzron had Gerim, and then they gave it just got complicated with Chitzron, man. He really got complicated because he's tribe of Judah, and he gave possessions to his kids. So it got really weird.
Abraham did the same thing.
Right. And now that we know this girl's righteous, see, if they became bad people, we can just write them off. But they became really great people because we have to build up to get David. It's all about getting King David.
Can I read you the commentary on 219 real quick?
Yeah.
It says, according to the sages, this Caleb ben Jephunneh, a leader of the tribe of Judah in the wilderness. His wife was Miriam, sister of Moses and Aaron. Yeah. And it lists Sota 11b.
Ross Beard is here. Ross, we're talking about a guy by the name of Caleb ben Yefuneh. You hear this guy? Caleb ben Yefuneh? Who's that? Who just did that? Who's it? Justin Bieber.
Yeah. He was called Ephrath because Israel became fruitful, to be fruitful through her.
Ross Bearden, type 1. Hello. Ross Bearden, type 1. Are you really here? There it is. Ross, we're talking about Caleb ben Yefuneh. This is one of your favorite things of all time. And Hezron, Caleb's father. Wait, hold on. Ross, can you get a microphone if Eric comes off? Is that possible? Do you have a microphone? Oh, we lost Ross. Eric, come back. So, all right. So, man, this is I didn't know I had intention of it going this gear on us.
The thing I wanted to point out is some of the names are the same. So it starts in verse 18. It says, Caleb, son of Hezron, fathered children by Azubah, his wife, and by Jerioth.
Right, they changed the names a million times. Ephrat is also Miriam.
So the point is, it literally tells us that he has a wife and a concubine.
Yeah.
And it says these are her sons, Jeshur, Shobab, and Ardan. And when Azubah died, Caleb married Ephrath, who bore him her. Okay, now if we jump back into 4, it says that... where's the names? Hang on one second. That her and Shobal are the sons of Judah, but it doesn't say that they come through Caleb. And it's like you said, if it's with a Ger woman and it's not with a Ketubah, then it becomes the son of the grandfather.
Right, B'nai Banav.
That proves Ger.
Exactly.
So we know this is Ger.
We do, but it's in deep Ger code, and I'm not an expert at this level of Ger code. I know B'nai Banav for sure, but man, this is advanced Ger code. This is what Ross and I talk about Caleb, Ross type 1. This is Caleb Ger code, which is extremely deep, the deep dark web, so to speak, of the Bible. It is the deep dark web. Let's move on, and we're going to come back to this. Or better yet, if we do it now, let's just change gears in the books. Gotta find a better book.
Just for the sake of saying it, in verse 13 we found Saria.
Verse 13 of what?
Chronicles 4. We find Saria. Saria begot Joab, the founder of Geharashim, the Valley of the Artisans.
Yeah, that's that. Right, that's the Ger.
Yep.
Just trying to think, man. Caleb is one of the hardest ones ever.
And then we have Jelaleel with Zippah. Man, there's Ger all over the place.
That's Chronicles. Chronicles is where it's at. It's the hardest because the code there literally hasn't been touched probably since it was written.
Wow.
Yeah, it is the impossible Ger code. I mean, it is really hard. And the problem is there's no commentaries on Chronicles, like hardly any. That has always been the problem.
Does the Ram do anything there?
No one touches Chronicles like this. No one. This is the real McCoy. Let me see if sometimes the Gemara's got random stuff.
And just so you know where we're at, Ross, we went back from the commentaries from the Vilna Gaon about who Hazelelponi, Samson's mother, is. And this is where we're ending up. We're proving her gareness, or attempting to. Then we already discussed the concept of her being described as righteous.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Moed Katan 26a. 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 Where you at? Moed Katan 26a. And Moed Katan 26a. Chronicles. Where you at? Chronicles. Where you at? Chronicles. Where you at? Chronicles. Where you at? Okay. Moed Katan 26a. Where you at? Why am I not finding you? Don't tell me it's a misprint. I will get upset. How much one bet is 26B? There's a misprint. How much one bet is a misprint? There's 26B. No, it's not. 26A. Why am I not finding it? What am I missing? No one's quoting Chronicles here. What is that? Okay, something's wrong. What is it? What is wrong here? Maybe it's the previous page? No. You're telling me it's here. Moed Katan 26a. And they're supposed to quote the verse. Here's the verse. Page 27a. And there's no verses even on 27a. 28a. And no. So why are you not quoting the verse? Is the question. Problems. Well, now I gotta read the whole page and see if they just left it out. All right, we got ourselves a little tangle here. What is the problem? This is really weird. Moed Katan 26a. What is the problem? Maybe it was in Rashi or something? Tosfos? Let me double check. Maybe I left it wrong. Let's see. Chronicles. 143, right? Was it about 143?
Yeah.
Gemara Moed Katan 26a. What's the problem? Moed Katan 26a. What is the problem? Yeah, maybe they quoted the source wrong. Let me see. How does let me see here. Maybe they got the numbers wrong. Hold on.
Can you read that out, Kat, so I can look in English?
Can I what?
Can you type out the source on the screen so I can look it up in English?
I highly doubt you're going to find it.
Just humor me.
Moed Katan 26a. Someone made a mistake here, and I don't know who it is.
Okay, we're beginning here on the top of Chof Aleph. The Gemara says, "Ve'elo kirain."
Sorry.
Hey, if we're gonna find in the Talmud, what do you say? How can it be? If he ignorant the rights of dead, if wasn't like the other one. I give up. It's just not here.
Hang on, I'm almost there.
Huh?
I'm almost there.
It's not here. It's not here. Again, am I looking at it wrong? What is this? Divrei Yom 1, chapter 4, 3. Gemara, Moyed Katan, 26a. 26a. Gemara. In the Gemara. What today is this? Cutting. It's in the Gemara. I'm not finding it. I give up. I don't think we're doing it. It's not here. Just adds to the mystique of what we're doing. Adds to the mystique. Where do we go now? I'm gonna look at a random source. What's her name again?
Hazelelponi.
Hazelelponi. Hazelelponi.
I do think it's interesting that Moed Katan 26a discusses Saul and David at length, which is ironic from our earlier conversation today.
Yeah. Hazelelponi. How do you spell that in English? That's going to be a good question.
It is.
Oh, I got it. All right, here we go. The mother of Samson, a woman of valor, the sterility of one of the pious. Ooh, there's one of the 22 pious women. That's Garrett Code right there, buddy. 6205. 6205. All right, 6205. Man, this is really interesting. Whoever talked about this woman this way.
Again, why would a Jewess be called pious?
Yeah, but it's classic Garrett Code. And watch, if you're bringing Rahab and Ruth, then it's game over. Is this number? What is this? Number 5? What did I say? It's not number 5. It's actually 6 in Roman numerals. We don't speak about Rome because they're in Gauls.
Hey, Ross, do you have a mic?
Six. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
If it says Ruth and Rahab, it's called game over. Okay?
Agreed.
What do you think, Loretta 1R? Is he going to say Ruth and Rahab? Let's see here. There we go. Ready? Here it is. Doom and gloom. Here we go. A miracle was wrought for 7 sterile women. They bore children. They are Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, Rachel, Hannah, Hazelelponi, and Zion. Hence, Midrash Hagadol 1337, Hazelelponi is one of the 22 virtuous women who are praised in the last chapter of Proverbs. Whatever the MSS is on the Talmud have Hazelelponi, which is very likely the correct reading, since there can be no doubt references Hazelelponi. Hey, Proverbs for the obscure says of Baba Basra. Eschina Lishnin is very likely to be translated to me as his wife. The Talmud has 8 dimensions, the Chronicles, and all the Father's names and places. They didn't say what the 20 people were. Hold on. She was rewarded with Samson. And Noah was one of the greatest men of his generation.
Well, that's important right there.
Yeah. They fought over the lack of kids. Noah's wife prayed, and God sent her the angel. All right, we need to find out about these 22 righteous women. A miracle is brought, Midrash Hagadol 1337. I don't even know what that means. Midrash Hagadol doesn't work that way. Let me see. Look up, do a Google search. Haz, H-A-Z, Lel, L-E-L, Ponit, P-O-N-I-T. Midrash Hagadol 1337. What does that mean? Does I have Midrash Hagadol 1? Is that like Genesis? 337. What in the world does that mean? Midrash Hagadol. We gotta find out about these 22 virtuous women. Midrash Hagadol. Google 22 virtuous women.
Well, it does say that she is one of the 22 virtuous women mentioned in the last chapter of Proverbs, correct?
Yeah, which I'll get ready to bring out the 50,000 books on her name. She's that big.
Well, there's some pretty interesting stuff in this chapter in Mishlei. Really important to this whole Samson deal.
Hazelelponi. Let's just do it. I'm very close to opening up the 50,000 books. I'll tell you that. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Let's do it. I just installed it today on my new computer, thanks to who you are.
Proverbs 31 is describing her interaction with the angel exactly.
That's what we read on Shabbos every Friday night. That's what's saying it's written about her. And remember, what tribe did Solomon come from, Eric? Yes. Who would know about that? Who would know, of all people, you know?
Right.
In fact, don't we call Solomon Ben David, of all people that ever lived?
We do.
All right, hold on, I'm going to step out for 1 second. How this is loading.
I mean, it talks about not giving your strength to women. Don't let your conduct destroy protocol of kings. It guards against drinking too much wine. It's the whole Nazarite thing. Wow.
So what you're saying is Samson's strength is nothing of his own. It comes from his mom.
Correct. And she teaches him what to do with it according to this. Because it says this prophecy was given by his mother to Lemuel the king.
Right. And this is what Jacob saw in Dan.
And she literally says, O son of my womb and O son of my vows. And Hazelelponi made a vow with the angel that she would raise him as a Nazarite and be one herself. Wow. All right, I'm going to...
She is key. That's the whole thing. She's the Judah woman. Judah is Ger after a certain point. The sons of Judah, which I can show you the source where it says that in Lefim Shuto. All right, here we go. 50,000 books were never wrong. I just got this installed today on the computer. All right, here we go. I think she is the newest Ger star, I think. Let's see. If she's not Ger star, she's certainly a star, whatever she is. Ha, Sel, Po, Neat. $65 times. Sadin. Okay, so yeah, Shiatsu Amina Shimshin. She don't say it. Okay, so she's named that from this like Proverbs thing. She brought out Samson. We got it. And now. Maisa Badim Maisa Zachazev Vegashagala Vashem Hasalani Shani Sagula Neged Ruach Ra Mukabuma Kochma Shlomo. This is Baba Basra 91A again. Or 91, whatever it is.
Yeah, 91A. But I do have in my notes that you said it's really in B.
Okay, could be. I got it. Bereshit, Shishit, Ze, Salafani, Imo, Shimshon, Shnemar, Kineged Yom Shishi. Wow. Omar Nivra Yom Shishi, Adam, Ma Hayla Adam, Ma Biyad Ishto, Shnemar, La Adam Amar, Shimshon, Bana. Wow, this is like the secret of Mashiach, I think you're saying, Eric. She is the secret of the 6th day of creation, which is when Mashiach is supposed to come. Remember, if Samson's strength is it, Samson's strength is just from her.
That's what I'm saying. If you bring it from Mishlei, which they reference.
Look at this. You like this. This has got your name all over. Ready?
Yep.
She was from Judah, and it's a hint of the future that first comes the Mashiach from Dan to fight the wars of Israel and to fight the Palestinians, and only after that is Mashiach ben Yosef and Mashiach ben Yehuda.
Well, that's pretty major.
Yeah. I'm going to print that.
Oh, boy. You know how we said that she was the daughter of a man named Etam?
Okay.
I recognize that name. And the rock of Edom is mentioned as a rock with the cave where Samson hid after smiting the Philistines.
Yeah.
It was in Judah, but apparently in the low hill country.
Hold on. Hold on. Now everyone is just like crediting Samson from her. She really is the real Samson. And it's all from Chronicles. She is the sixth day of creation. I mean, this is Mashiach, man. No joke, because this is the Mashiach. This is the secret of the sixth day of creation. Hashishit. Hazelelponi, Shimshin, Keneged Yom Shishi. Oma bara b'yom vav Adam Oma hayla Adam ma ba'ad ishto v'shimshin bana meis al yedei ishto v'shvis zed siyam Keneged Yom Shvi. Wow. She really is like allegorically the redemption.
Well, isn't it interesting too that her husband is named after the salvation of mankind, who the original covenant of the seven is made with?
Right. Shimshin was like Aaron. Gracious. I want to try to. Oh, man, hold on. We got 65 sources to go through, so hold on. Yeah, the salvation of Israel comes through Samson, and it's her. It's through her.
Hey, I gotta hop out. I'll be right back.
She's compared to Ruth here. Already going to get her code here. Hold on, guys. Looking it up. This is obviously going to close out the night, so just, just at this point. Ketuvah Midrash Haggadah Bereshit. 7 bear. Okay, listen to this. This is interesting. Hold on, ready? 7 barren women correspond to 7 days of the week of creation. The 6th day is Hazelelponi, the mother of Shimshin. And the 7th day, Shabbos, the redemption, is a barren woman named Zion. Very interesting. So I would say this is the whole Mashiach thing. In the days of Mashiach, the Samson will come about, and then Mashiach will come about. Wow, what is this? Ken Haisa Imo Ikra Mitzida Kamo Dehi Meshevet Yehuda Kamo Sha'amru B'Mabasra Dehi Hazelelponi discovered Divrei Yamim from Yehuda. He caught Seder Atikun Shel Hakil Kol Dedan. She's Chaver Im Yehuda B'Chibor Gamor K'Ma'er Ish V'Levias Hay Levasar Echad B'Shimshin. So apparently, Don is blemished and is repaired through Judah. That's very strange. So apparently, Don and Judah is how you get to Mashiach, which is Sarya ben Dan.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. You follow?
Wow.
This is very huge new find.
With Samson?
Yeah. Hazelelponi.
I knew it would happen.
How?
Well, talking to Eric earlier, and I just told him, I said, somehow or another, this is going to lead to it. And I heard you talking about Caleb earlier today in Chronicles.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is Caleb. This is the ramification of Caleb.
Right. I'm still working on Caleb.
Caleb's the hardest one.
Yeah, absolutely. But I've just about got it figured out how to work that through, and I've got to apply the new math to it.
Yeah. What we're seeing here, this is the most secretive part of Kolator, is sorry have been done. So apparently, that is the secret of basically Mashiach, is repairing Dawn through Judah. So I guess the Ger women are coming to Judah from Dawn or something. Oh man, it just shut down. How'd that happen? That's not good. Hold on. Yeah, so it's a weird thing. That has sorry been done. It shut down on me. Let me see. It's let me come back here. Man. So we need to make the computer's not broken. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Last chapter of Proverbs. I think it's really it says her name literally. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Why is this computer didn't die in the process?
I think that's what Eric was saying a little bit ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize it was that literal. Hold on a second. Let me get it. You get it? Let's see here. Proverbs. Chapter 31. And where's her name? No, it's the reference of. Yeah, she's referenced there. There's 22 references, I guess. Yeah, I saw. Okay. Yeah, like the whole right. She is the righteous woman. That's interesting. She is literally the righteous woman. What do you think about that, Ross?
I think that's a mind blower, an absolute mind blower.
I know. I mean, whoever speaks about her? Let me look at them in Hebrew. Eat. Hazelelponi. Sorry, not eat. It's Hazelelponi. 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 Hine. Chazal. Yishtan. Yishimanoach. Mother Samson. There's a nice little piece on her here. Hold on. Okay. She was Mishpachat Caleb ben Yefuni, Shevet Judah, Machotam. Okay. Al Pi Midrash Shama, Shema. Yeah, she's heavy duty. Ishto, Emo, Basra. Oh, yeah, that's where it says there. It's a little punny. Okay. Saudi Nasal Dinkor, Zetzalafani, Emo Shashimshin, Shaisa Dama Isha, Sharias Badul Shuk, I wonder if my woman book has her in here. What do you think? What are the chances of her being in here? What do you think, Ross? Let's see here. Hazelelponi. Ready? Let's see if she's in here. Let's see if she's in the woman book that we've had sitting here the whole time. Ready? There she is. There she is, 82. 82. I think we already did it, actually, last class. Let's see. We didn't top it, apparently. Let's see here. Hazelelponi. You may have a Hazelelponi, Shalom Caleb, and Food, Shalom Yehuda, Hazelelponi, Yishma, Yehuda, but the Shalosha Achim Pa'ulaman Shevet Bein Hanashim Hagan Allah Ishto Shalanoach Sharo Amal Shanegala and Adam died the 6th by his wife. Well, Adam Amar. Shimshin Bana, her son died by a woman. Wow. She is like, we lost Ross. Justin B, you here? All right, let's close it with that. We got our work to do. We got our work cut out for us. We now have to figure out Hazelelponi. She is like the woman of all women. I don't even know what to say. We got to really figure. We're not gonna. I mean, I looked through 50,000 books on it. We got to see. We're probably not gonna find anything else. Probably not going to find anything else. I'm just looking around my office here. Don't think we're going to find anything else. But the point is she is a massive, massive find. Massive. Hey, Ross. She is a massive find. Samson really... only his life story is her mazel. And it explains the tribe of Judah. That Solomon's wisdom is all about her. And it looks like Eve is bad, but Hazelelponi, like the fixing of Eve, is actually righteous, says Solomon.